But right now, let's focus on back to school because the kids are almost back to school. I mean, we're weeks away, and with us is Adina Anderson, who is a wonderful crafter, and you're here with us because you're going to show us how to make a do-it-yourself chalkboard.
Yes, and
fun.
Very inexpensive. All you need is a cookie sheet that you have at home. Probably everybody has cookie sheets.
Right.
But if you don't, you can head over to the craft store or the grocery store. They have them in all different sizes.
Sure.
The only thing with the new ones, you know, I'm not really a cook, but they say season your pans. Well, the seasoned pans, the used ones, actually work better.
The better ones. So
yes.
there's one you no longer use. This is an idea for you.
Perfect. Yes.
Okay. And then what do we do?
All you need is the chalkboard paint. This is it's a Deco Art. It's a brand. It's a great chalkboard paint.
Okay.
What you want to do is I've already put one coat on here. I'm going to give you the big paintbrush.
Yay! That's the one I'm going to need.
Yes. And so you want to use the chalkboard paint here.
Okay.
And you're going to put 3 coats on here. Let them dry for about 10 minutes in between. To see how much thicker it gets after even just one coat.
Wow, it's got pretty good coverage.
Yes.
And so I didn't even know there was chalkboard paint.
Well, and it comes in different colors, or you can use regular paint, and they have a chalkboard coating that you can put on. So there's a lot of ways to make something into a chalkboard.
Neat.
And depending on how you want to use the chalkboard, I would like to use this one as a tray, and I'm gonna show you how to put some trim on it as well. But you could also paint the back side of it so that you have the edge here to use to hang it.
Oh, I like that idea.
Yes,
okay.
so then you can hang it on the wall. And so after you've put your 3 coats on, and it's dried completely, you take a piece of chalk and you go over it completely, covering it, and then wipe it off. And what that does is help the chalkboard wipe off easily.
I see.
Yes.
Very cool.
So look at that, how easy that was.
This was easy because it went right on. Okay.
Yes. And so that's only the 2nd coat. So you would put a 3rd coat on after you're done, correct.
So we would let this dry for a little bit?
About 10, 20 minutes.
10, 20 minutes, and then a 3rd coat.
Yes. And so to put some trim on, I just headed over to Lowe's or any lumber store, and you can pick up this trim. They'll cut it for you for free if you purchase it there, or you could use a little handsaw, you know, and kind of measure it out and handsaw it yourself.
So, and you painted this with
I did.
Pink paint.
That's just an acrylic paint from Deco Art, yes. And so you want to make sure, though, when you glue this on, I am the hot glue girl. But
not going to work here.
It doesn't stick as well. So you want to use, it's called E6000. It's kind of toxic, so make sure you have, it's not toxic to kill you, but I mean toxic.
It's got its warnings.
Strong, yes, and so you want to go ahead and put you can put it on the wood, or you can put it right onto the metal.
On here,
And so we'll go ahead and put it on here, and it comes out pretty quick. And this you have to let dry 24 hours before it's done.
Once you've placed that part onto it, you let it dry.
So you're going to go ahead and set that there. And then you would just measure your other piece out and kind of cover it, just like we have the finished product over there.
And then you would cut this.
You would go ahead and cut that. Or I'm not a measuring girl, but definitely measure this.
Well, so, but I'm not going to do it. We'll don't want any accidents.
And what's really cool is you could even use one of these paint pens, set this over here, and you could draw here. You could write something on your little trim work here, like back to school, or write your kid's name or something. It's
and
really
then you
cute.
Personalize it.
Yes, you could draw flowers or whatever. So it's very, very easy.
I love this idea. Very, very cool.
And some other ways to kind of jazz up the room is just, I got these over at the Container Store. My son's going to college. These are his school colors, though he would probably not want ribbon in his.
Probably
You could decorate him up with some ribbon. Just some other fun ideas. The whole point is to kind of personalize the kids' room,
and it's fun to do it with your kids.
Yes.
A lot of times we don't have anything to do around the house. Well, these are great ideas.
Exactly.
Love the chalkboard, by the way. Awesome. Adina, thank you so much for being with us today. I'm going to try this out later today. All right, guys, if you want to learn more about Adina Anderson, well, you can, because she is on the Live Well Network show, and they have great deals Saturdays at 8 a.m. Or catch her online, craftingwithadina.com.